I got for selling me clothes, tuppence for selling me blanket. If ever I live for the soldier again, devil shall be.
Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We have the usual suspects, David, Paul and the big fella, and Mr. Harper. Minging weather, but that doesn't stop us. It's ever so windy now. Just coming out for a day in the old covert spot, check that out. And what we're doing is just getting a bit of shelter protection up in case it does lash it down. So here we see David sporting the latest fashion. Joking aside, mate, it really does suit you.
It's bloody warmer too.
Yeah, no, that's what you need though.
Especially like when it's windy and down like this.
It's kind of like, looks like you've got the flaps down with your beard.
Well, could be an idea shave, yeah.
No, beard suits your beard. And just get the groove on there. Oops. Oh yeah, right. But yeah, certainly changed it. Yeah, just got to come and check it out every now and again. It was either this or Spooky Woods and this one, didn't it?
What's that, mate?
It was either this or Spooky Woods and this one.
Yeah, been here for a while, so
Yeah. Because I've got a few days off, mate. I'll try Spooky Woods, just take the dogs out there. Yeah, Mr. Chimp will love this because it's like DPM City around here. Well, mostly. There's the Americans. The darkest smocks there, mate. They're really good, mate.
Yeah, well, the reason I'm this off is they've actually built more roofed and they feel it's going to take quite well.
Yeah.
I'll see how it goes tonight.
Then we see Paul spotting the Arctic Warfare kit. Their mats are brilliant, mate, you know. I've got one.
Full MT DPM today.
Yeah. Right, ladies and gents, yeah, next time let's get abroad, and it's probably windy as hell here. And Mr. Harper roasting about. What you doing? What you doing, Mr. Harper? Oh, did you land on your knob then?
Oh, well, I've got an orange and a black one. Yeah, still got the old thing in there.
They are my bushcraft cookies, not yours, Mr. Harper. Right, ladies and gents, we've had a brew. The wind's kicking up pucker, isn't it? There's our Mongolian warrior.
It's because it's so far up.
But what I've done there, ladies and gents, Mark II bed. And again, something I always had mine to do. The last one was like a DPM basher that I sold around. So this is a little bit more posh. And what I've done is put some triangular bits on it, so it just cuts off the wind from the sides, and that's probably a better way to look at that one as it goes. And I've sewn, obviously down there, so on the other side, 2 loops down it. There's my stitch line all the way down there. So this is a test. It's the first time out in the field. Sewed it down the bottom, obviously a triangle, and I want you to imagine now there's a tarp line going across there, and you've got the tarp here. So this is a ground sheet. They're like wind cheat sheets, so that could be pegged in the ground. As you see, I put pegging points on it should I need it, and they're all on the other side. That's the ground sheet, and you bash away with the top. This will stop the wind and the rain coming in somewhat. But again, not an invention, because I used to do this a long time ago when I was in the army with some IPK sheets. But yeah, it's got the 2 loops down there, as you can see. I sized it up just for the DPM one. And again, if somebody wants to know how to make one of these, I possibly could just do another one just as a demonstration. I just sat there and done it one day. I didn't do a demo film on it. But yeah, get one of my, it's windy here, so if you can't hear me, I'm sorry, but I shall get one of my colleagues to film me as I get on this and give it a try and see if I can get 1 month coming in. But again, there's another loop here, and I'll put another reinforcing bits in it, through there. That's designed to be a hammock as well. So it's ground sheet, bed, hammock, and even a little improvised shelter, which I may show you later on in that. So I'm talking about 4 or 5 things I can get out of one bit of kit. It's ever so small. Even David said he didn't know how I got it in the actual small little bag. Doesn't weigh a great deal, as with me, everything, because you're going to have it with you all the time. So best to go to lightweight, and like I say, it's 2 metres of materials, or 2 metres 40, and it's 150 wide, so it allows you to sew up the loop bits, and you can see them there. When I turn it over, it comes sort of, there's the old stitching down there. Not too hard, ideal first project for somebody as well. But Mr. Harper is killing some wood, as he does. Harper, is that my stepping stick? Mine. Give me that. Mine.
Yeah, well, I think they're getting better now, more now.
Mine. Give me that.
Yeah, but yours,
Mine. Harper.
What you said, when you put the cream on, don't go dark.
Give me that. You've only got one tooth. Right, ladies and gents, yeah, so I think the next thing I've got to do with this is lay on it and see what happens, but yeah, not too difficult to do. 2 triangles at either end, made into a bedroll. Imagine just your tarp line going across there, that strung up to it, that pegged to the floor. It's going to sort of enclose your basher a lot more.
Yeah,
I'll bring you back in a
there's only
second.
one way to test a bit of kit, and that's do it yourself, right? You know, so this will be the first time anybody's been in this because I've not long made it, right? Now let's just see if I join the bum club. Okay, yeah. Well, it's bang on for length, isn't it? With feet. Oh yes. I'm not sticking my legs in there, big muddy feet, but yeah, that's rocking, mate. That is. Give it a bit of a bounce.
Tolly ho.
No, I've got to test it tightwood style. Then I just remembered something. Hang on.
You always wear your boots in bed.
It all depends how quick I want one off. Yeah, that's past the Marty test. You remember that, mate, didn't you? In case I get lucky with some old salt in the woods. No, that's alright, yeah. Seems to be taking me, I'll have it a little bit tight. But other than that, yeah, that's working.
Alright, boy, isn't it?
Yeah, just with that, and that's just going to keep, you know, the wind off a bit, the rain off a bit. I want a bit of material.
What's it like for fat people?
Well, it's just past the fat bastard test. No, that's alright.
Actually, a good thing because the way that goes up, it's almost like a pillar. If you go up a little bit, you
It's okay, no, I did it sort of 2 metres 40, just to allow for the front one, you know, mate. It's 150, so that's 14, you know, and there's a sew line. If you put on the floor, peg down, the tarp's open, that frame, I've got cover from the sides.
Well, you want to that wind, it's blocking that wind off.
Wind off and a lot of the rain as well.
Do you want to stick a tarp up?
Might do it in a bit. Mate. Yeah, we'll just do that. Just
Looking at this, I think that'll work out.
yeah. So you know, it's a bed, a ground sheet, and I'll set it up in a minute because it'll also be an improvised hammock as well. So yeah, I think let's test it. That's done. The stitching's okay. Pass the old back test. So yeah, not too bad at all. Quite happy with that. I just want one thing that'll do a lot of things. I think that's.
Put one in the doors.
Huh?
It's called a woman. Put one in the doors.
What did you say there, Paul?
Nothing.
Right, anyway. So there you go. I'll get it set up in another configuration and bring you back, ladies and gents. Past that one. I'm quite happy with that. Only took me about, I don't know how long it takes, but it's not too expensive because I already had some of this material. But you'll pay about £4 or £5 a metre for that. That's a 2 ounce or 4 ounce nylon. This was a bit of an old poncho that I bought off the old boot fair for 50p. So it's just nice. It's nice waterproof material though. But yeah, so I think so it's a job done on that.
Nice one.
Right there, ladies and gents, here we see the old bed. There's a loop right at the end of it, and I've reinforced it in 3 places, one in the middle, one at the end and one there. It's only 25mm webbing, and I've run paracord through that loop there, okay, so it's all gathered up at that end, going up to, you know, we'll use that bit of knotted paracord. The side thing isn't going to perform much, I just need to keep that out of the way, but when I've got it set up like this, and as you can see it's the same the other side, all my bruise work in there, but it's set up so it can now be a hammock should I need it to. And again, that's what I'm going about with this thing is multi-purpose. So just turning me bright there, multi-purpose. And as we can see, turn it around there. Same the other side. That ring there, I've reinforced it at each end with that one and one in the middle, just to see if it takes my fat bloke. And again, improvised stretcher, bed, ground sheet. I'll get one of the lads I'll give that a fat bloke test. So I'll get one of the blokes to film me. There's about here just having a second lot of brews. Mr. Harper's making feather sticks over there. Sitting there chewing his wood, he's loving it. Just sitting around having a bit of a chat. The little bench that we done last time. Yeah, nice one, nice. Very, very windy. And as you can see, the old spot's looking a little bit bare now, but yeah, it's still. And this is we've got cover from that side. There's the field in that side, but you know, by the time you look in, you need to know somebody was here before you sort of look this far. Yeah, nice one. Bring you back in a second.
This is the second bit. I've strung it up paracords through the end loops that I sailed on. I just showed you a little bit closer before. So let's see if it can actually take fat bloke. Again, anything is only as strong as your stitching. Straight up there, if I drop a bump up, so be it. I did sound good, didn't it?
No, it's alright, you're alright, I think. It's just the...
Oh, that's quite nice. Go for it, 20 feet long.
Go for it. Nice.
Mr. Harper, come up, come on, back bloke. Back bloke and he's gone. Right, down. Yeah, it's not bad. So that's it, there's a hammock as well, you know. In fact, that's pretty nice. Did I sleep in that?
Yeah.
I think I've just got the size about right as well. You want to come up, you fat git? Definitely break you, you're a fat old boy, isn't you? Right, down. No, I mean, just need to say this is sort of yeah, I'm happy with that, that's the working for. I'm going to go over it as many times as I can, right? But yeah, if it was going to go. See where I did the 25mm, mate, you know, one in the middle.
Yeah, I see that, yeah. Is this proper 550? Yeah.
That literally is off the parachute. Like 100 feet for a high. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it does the job, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does the job. So that's a bed, a ground sheet and a hammock. So you're only carrying the one thing, right?
Well, it don't weigh nothing.
No.
Yeah, tiny pack size. Yeah, definitely.
And yeah, so also a seat and a hammock to replace a you know, like a DD 10th one hammock. If it was going to go, it would have gone with it.
Well, the size of it, you know, it's nothing, is it? Yeah.
No, and it's just all about if you've got it like that, mate, you're not going to take it out like that.
Yeah.
And there's three resources for it now anyway. Seat, hammock, ground
bed.
sheet,
Yep.
and if you want it clip,
Yeah, it's ever so windy, so I'm not sure if you can hear me. This will just be another thing. If that's all you had on you, an emergency little shelter. Starts lashing it down with rain. It's not meant to be a shelter like Baker style, but certainly will perform that role if you needed it to for a short while. Get you out the weather. Again, you could have it a little bit higher, but yeah, I reckon that's got its possibilities there, isn't it?
Yeah.
And again, I'll get you to hold the camera, mate, and I'll dive underneath there.
It's like a proper emergency.
right,
Yeah.
there's only one way to test it, I say. not meant to be for everyday living, but just for emergencies. Could you get under there? Could you get out the weather?
Yeah. You're in there quite a way as well, aren't you?
Yes, yeah. I'll take that up just a little bit more so my clothing's not on that, mate, but yeah. It was just it's the first time it's set up anyway, but certainly got the possibilities. Just to keep you out of the rain, out of the weather. And if that's all you had on you at the time, you get on with it, wouldn't you? Start that. Oh, nice one. Yeah, so that's fucking little twat. That's certainly Harper. Get down. You're not doing tarp discipline, are you? I'm not playing. Right, see? Yeah, that's another way you can set it up. And that I'm happy with that. That'll work. A couple of bits of string. And as you said, if you put a pole across there,
yeah,
that'd make it even more rigid. You could just have it. I'd have it just a little bit higher, but certainly enough just to keep the rain off you or the inclement weather. Do you like that, Mr. Harper? Is that your house? Is it? Is that your house? No, nice one there. So again, you can set that as a seat if you wanted to, but we've already done that. So yeah, one thing and as many uses. So cheers. Like I say, if anybody wants to know how to make one, I can make one and do another one and do it as a how-to. Enough people say, yeah, I think that's a good idea. I'll do that. So on that, ladies and gents, thanks a lot. Right, ladies and gents, you've seen me in a few bits of the film. As I said last time, I've got one of these like British Army jerkins, leather at the front, at the back. What I'm trying to do is get rid of my belt kit and have this as a viable option. I say Davey's got one, he's got it on now, haven't you, mate?
Yep.
It's just like the idea of having something, leather protecting your front, which is cool. All I've done is sewn a few pouches to mine. Now, my missus just said to me, oh, you're making one of them army gun shooting vests again, aren't you? And I went, actually, she's probably right. So what I've done is gone for what I call the Brent gun option, which is 2 big pouches, and that's it. We're off to the side, off to the front. I've humped all the way in here with a Bergen. And the idea on this one is to have all the kit that I'm not going to use, my fire kits, my first aid kits, and all the bits and bobs that you want to have, your survival blankets and all that sort of stuff in there, never really used until it's needed, not too heavy. And on this one will just be the stuff that's in and out, like your saws or other bits and whatever bits of kit that you're carrying at the time and that. The idea about it came in that I went out, got a load of wood, and had all the saws and trying to carry the wood. Well, everything I need to carry will go in there, and just 2 pouches so it doesn't look too military. And today I walked in with it. I can sit with it because it's up off my hips, and just to give you an idea of capacity, and it has got a full litre of water in there. There's the Czechoslovakian cook kit, the whole lot, and quite in love with these because there's my cup, there's the water bottle, and there's your cooking implement, and that's got a litre of water in it. And I've got to be perfectly honest, that's all part of the testing. Has it annoyed me today? Has it been a pain to wear? Actually, no, it hasn't. I hardly know I've got it on, and that's with a litre of water in there as well. It obviously can go in there, and with everything, I'll put a pocket inside a pocket. But yeah, I have got a mesh vest, which I will do a very lightweight type of bug out type of. Carry everything you need, basic kit, very lightweight for grab and go, but that'll be on a mesh vest. But yeah, I'm happy with that. 2 big pouches, like I say, that one's going to have all the stuff in it that I'm not going to sort of use too much, and that one, in and out all the time, left hand right over, and I think I got this very cheaply, so it's a job done there. It's a couple of hours just doing the actual pouches on it. I'm always going to do a couple one for waterproofing up there, but I don't need to. I've just gone for 2 big patches rather than a lot of the smaller ones for the individual bits of kit anyway. But yeah, that's it. We're talking about well under a tenner, but again, that's only if you can get the vest cheap and you've got a machine and you can put your patches on yourself. I think it was one of the Norwegian bushcrafters, he had one and he said it would be nice to have a few pockets on there. So there's Mac Tightwad's version of what I do with what they call the battle jerky. This is the one that's given to the tankies and all that, so they don't catch all their pockets as they're in and out of the vehicles all the time, or handling the ammunition. So on that, ladies and gents, just so in case everybody's wondered what that is, you've decided to keep yours just as it is, mate, haven't you?
Yeah, it's just as like a layer and a protector.
But even if you had a couple of flat pockets on there, just to put your handy sort of stuff in there.
Yeah, you
right,
can do that, yeah.
So yeah, that's it, ladies and gents. I was lucky enough to get one in fat bloke size, and put the elastic on there. Well, I'm quite happy with that. That'll be summer and winter because you've got the ventilation for that. And like I say, I've hooked it in with a Bergen. That's well off, so I can lift my foot right up, if that makes sense. And when I haven't taken it off all day, have I?
No.
So that's just see if it'll annoy me on that. And at this point, this is very much going to be now, I'm going to carry this as opposed to a belt kit now, you know?
So you're not going to have your belt kit anymore then?
Well, I'll have it, mate, but this is preferred method of carry, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
I carry this, a litre of water hanging off a belt, you've been doing it, but this is there, all the weight's on my shoulder and spread out, as opposed to an annoying belt and you keep taking it off all the time.
Yeah, see, and it.
Gear, it's over there. Yeah. Right, anyway, ladies and gents, just in case anybody asks, my little bushcraft vest, shall we call it, yeah? Cheers.
Right, ladies and gents, and here we have David Fairs with his rather light sideburns there. Waddling the tight wad bushcraft vest. And you see what I mean, it's got that litre of water in it, mate. You don't. No. It sort of evens the weight out, yeah. Well, I'm just happy with that. 2 pouches, like I say, I was looking at the rib pouches and that type of stuff, and to have that up, and it will carry everything that my belt kit did, and it's just an easier way of doing it, mate. Like I say, I've got one with a Velcro closing and another with a cat. So obviously left hand side is in and out, mate. Yeah. No, very nice. Just flick round the back, mate, just because it's mesh back, so it's gonna get. His bum look big in there. No, nice one. But other than that, we're just having Mr. Harper is doing what Mr. Harper does, and we're just. But it's ever so bloody windy, innit? And we're in the trees as well, so most of it's cut out. But I think we're going to have another little. I didn't want to go too mad on the pockets and that because it just, No. And that's got a little more. Stick another one in the other side, mate. It's just
That's my smock. I'm the smallest one.
But yeah, so just you got to bring it out and have a go with it. I've walked with a Bergen with it, and it's.
Yeah, there's a bit tight. Once you get it back,
It's all having a bit of a brew now. That's what my missus said, like, so you know what I mean by the brain gum. Yeah, big pouch, two big pouches. Just like replace the rib pouch and my old belt kit, mate. But it's got to be so that you won't keep taking it on and off and all that type of stuff, mate. Yeah, no, nice one. So I'm going to get a brew on, ladies and gents.
I don't know what you've got in there.
Yeah, there's a complete cook's kit in one side. I just stuck it in there, mate. You know what I mean? And that's, you can do that. And when I sit down, you don't have to take it off, like, you know. It's not an actual pain.
That's alright. You don't feel the weight in it at all.
Like I say, I got the old vest pretty cheap. Well, I had one which you had your name down on, mate, and then I just with a pair of Wellingtons which I got on and an IEC police jumper. Boom. Had a nice little result on that. Ladies and gents, while I'm here,
Mat pocket.
At the back and that, yeah.
But a mat fitted down.
But a little internal pocket won't hurt. But what I don't want to do, I'm just going to have a little one at the top there, is just make it sweaty on the inside, because that's leather and it's not going to be too hot, if that makes sense, which is always something I'll got in mind. That's just a Mark 1. If you get a jerkin, you know what they are about, mate, and you sort of wanted one, we'll just give it as and I'll get you sorted for you. And if you want.
I'll get a jerkin, this is jumping.
Alright, mate. But anyway, ladies and gents, I'm going to get another brew on now and have one of Martin's chalky wafer things. What are you doing, Mr. Harper? Killing the wood? Right, ladies and gents, here's me little hammock, tarp, shelter, bed. Inside a little stuff sack there. There's just one of them American sort of 2 quart. They're the big water bottles, so that's not very. There's my hand, if that makes sense. And I'll drop that on the weighing scale. But as David says, even though it's got carabiners in there, paracord a lot, it's not too weighty at all, and it's very, very squashable and that as well. Actually, if you needed to, you could use that as a makeshift pillow there or something to sit on. But it all packs up into there. So the idea that it's light, flexible, multi-use. Here we see that rare creature, Irish teddy bearus, relaxing in the wood before he goes home and more copulation occurs. Yeah, I think that's the order of the day. It's ever so windy. Get some brews on. You alright, Mr. Harper? Yeah, love it, don't you? And you're well liking that Alice pack, mate, aren't you?
Yeah, I do.
That's the second time. That's the only time I've seen you bought one bit of kit out twice. No.
No, it'll set up.
And I mean, I'm semi being serious there, that, yeah.
No, it works quite well, you know what I mean? It's sort of developing it as it goes along, you know what I mean?
You've got the little pouches that go on there,
yeah,
mate,
little side pouches, very easy and...
Because you look around with some Alice, and it was cheaper to buy the pouch with the Alice clips on it.
Yeah.
Nice one. Yeah, they just fit a tobacco tin really nicely there, mate. How many of them did you get? So
for £7, and I'm going to get another 2. I think I'll put the bottom one.
There's a link for that, mate, because, you know.
Yeah, we'll do, yeah.
But so I can make little pouches, but they're actually made out of really good nylon material, aren't they? You know what's Mr. Harper? You know, I'd love to be able to get hold of that, mate.
It's quite thick, isn't it?
Yeah, it's almost like the webbing strap material.
It is. I had to cut out the middle bits with the old gum bullet things that go in there.
Yeah.
But
it's a nice little first aid, but you know, your fire kit and all that sort of kit. Yeah.
He does. He was like making offer, you know what I mean? So I've made. He wanted £5 each, but I offered him, you know, £3.50 each. It was in delivery, delivery.
It's not bad, mate. Yeah, you can make them for that, you know. I don't know where to get the webbing material that wide. That's got to be at least 100 millimetres.
Yeah, so maybe, but it does come with the. You have to cut that out. It's a bit of a pain.
Let's have a little. Oh right, yeah, that's probably like a shotgun shell or something, mate. Yeah. Or maybe even like for snipers where you've got individual rounds in there, mate. I don't know why that's speaking to me, but you know that just looks like that, and that'd be like about right for a 7.62.
Yeah, about that long.
Yeah. So that may well just be a little sniper, you know, like individual round pouches. Yeah. Can't
but the quality, it's nice quality, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, the pouches, the bags aren't getting used to it. It's nice.
But you're liking that anyway, mate.
Yeah.
Not probably
But it's nice colour as well. It's not military. I know it's
No.
military bag, but
No.
it's a plain colour.
Well, I bet you get a bigger one.
No.
No, is that on camera? No,
Yeah,
no, do it again.
No,
You're not going to get a bigger Alice back, no.
I do know where it's one to get.
Because these are the spanky little gloves you've got there, mate. Innit? Just have a little look at them, just for people to see. Hestras, they're the top gear, aren't they?
Yeah.
I mean, I've had them on, mate. They are. I'll tell you what, that's small. Yeah, they're a pucker. Yeah. And there's that old saying there, they will fit in my Bergen.
Yeah, so I'm going to have a bit of bunches stuck to them. So.
I can't nick them. Yeah, don't leave that there, go on, I can nick them.
But they're quite good because you can pick things up quite well.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
quite pliable. Yeah, nice one, mate. Won't tell you how much you pay for them, but they're not cheap though, mate. But they're a lifetime glove, isn't they?
Yeah, it's an investment.
Yeah. Well, I think, as you said, that was part of your Christmas present or whatever.
Yeah, Christmas and birthday together, as it's so close.
Carol's on the 22nd.
Is it? It's been closer. Yeah, my cousin's birthday's on Christmas Day.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, that must be alright, because people would just buy the one present, wouldn't they?
That's it, yeah.
It's just natural, yeah.
They sort of forget about your birthday when it's in December because, you know,
I think Paul's getting his head down there. What's that little No, I say, mate, you know, they're not meant for sleeping in, but you can certainly catch a few winks in them, really, can't you? Yeah. There's enough to flick your legs up. Now, these things are dead simple to make if you've got the materials and that. And the old thing, Rob. Sew a loop in there. I always put the 25mm cord in. And as you said, Martin, obviously, not that you're fat, you are a big bloke, isn't you? You know, you're like Desperate Dan, aren't you?
You are Desperate Dan.
Fingers like shovels and Mars bars. Yeah, no, that's cool, mate. Gold. It's like wood sewing there, not to do.
There's nothing wrong with that.
just goes up and round it. That is one I made, mate, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, no. Well, I'll just make it a little bit longer so you can flick your feet up. But, well, I suppose if you had to sleep in it, it's like that tarpy bed thing, you know, if I could sleep in it if I needed to. But yeah, it's a bit, oh, well, I don't know. I moan about it when it's too hot. Anyway, ladies and gents, I've got to get that.
You know what I mean? Bloody fish, they're tough. Yeah, the lids might not be the best. They seal up.
Right, ladies and gents, coming on, we're thinking about packing up now. So I was sniffing about for food, but you eat it, Arbor. You eated it all in one go. Just have a little tidy up and pack the kit away. But it hasn't been a bad day, sort of. A bit windy, but you know, no worries, test your kit. There's Mr. Arbor. Been making feather sticks all day, haven't you? Look over there, that's what he's done, he's been chopping all the wood. That's feather sticks for your dad, isn't it, mate? Yes, Dad. So yeah, apart from it being a bit windy, so I don't know what this is going to turn out like. It's been well, nice little day in the woods, really, isn't it? Just to get out and about. Don't mate, because I'll lick that, it's brilliant. It really does suit you. It's that suits you.
Oh, I like it.
No, the beard, it sort of blends in with the beard.
You know, I think about he's a natural poser, isn't he? You know what I mean?
Sorry.
He's a natural poser.
No, I'm just saying, hey, Irish Teneberus. Yeah, but anyway, we're Harbour. Take care, everybody.